Hey, what's up you guys, it's Brie and welcome back to my channel. Hi, I've been gone for a while and I apologize for that, but I'm back now and I'm back with a series. I'm doing a back to school series because I thought that would be fun. So that's what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be talking about, just things that I wish I knew before high school. There's a few. But if you don't already know, I am going to be a junior in high school this year. Exciting! But yeah, I just kind of created a list of things that I wish I knew before freshman year started. So yeah, that's really it. I have it on my computer, so if I'm looking over here, it's because it's on my computer. Yeah, let's get started. The first thing I wish I knew, and these are in no specific order, I just kind of put them down as I thought about them, but the first thing that I wish I knew was that time goes by super quickly. It's like, especially now, time goes by super quickly. Like, I feel like my first day of freshman year was like yesterday, and I'm about to be a junior now. So I would just say, like, to any people going into high school or whatever, make memories, just so that you can look back on it. I wish I had more memories from freshman year and even more from sophomore year, even though our year got cut short. I just wish I had more to look back on. I wish I had more to look back on now that I'm going to be a junior, and I can only imagine how I'm going to feel in a year when I'm going to be a senior. So just, time goes by super fast and it's super weird, and it just feels weird even thinking about the fact that I'm going to be a junior in a few weeks. So yeah. Number 2 is that lockers are essential. If your school offers lockers, I highly recommend getting one. The first month or so of high school, I didn't use a locker and I just carried all my stuff with me, and getting a locker saved me a lot of like unnecessary, unneeded like back pain. So having a locker, you can just put all of your stuff that you don't need to carry with you all the time in there, So I highly recommend using a locker, of course, if your school offers them. If your school doesn't, you should write a letter to them or something saying how they should have lockers. I don't know. My school offers lockers, thank God. So yeah, I've been using a locker since I want to say October or November of 2018. And junior year, best believe I'm gonna be using a locker. I don't care if I'm only gonna be in school for 2 days a week. I will be using a locker because I'm not carrying all that stuff with me. No ma'am. Last year my locker came the most in handy because I had college and high school, so I had my college stuff and my high school stuff, and I would just throw it all in the locker and be done, be out, go to my classes and not even worry about it. But yeah, lockers are essential. Get you a locker. Number 3, this one I have to this is advice I should really take for myself, even right now. Get into the habit of doing work on time, even if your teachers allow late work. You really don't want your work to pile up, and it's just going to be really stressful when you end up having to do it. So just getting into the habit of doing your assignments the minute you get them and handing them in when they're due. I should take my own advice because I still don't have this habit. So it's kind of weird that I'm telling other people to do it, but still I think it's good to know. Hopefully I'll start taking my own advice. Probably not, to be honest. Probably not, but who knows? You really don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. That was just a suggestion, because I know it's kind of hypocritical for me to be saying, yo, you should do this, when I don't even be doing it, honestly. So yeah, really up to you. Back to Brie from the past. Number 4 is if your school offers like extracurricular activities, do them. Usually for a lot of people, freshman and sophomore year are like the easiest years, like the least stressful, where you're really just focusing on high school. So those are definitely the years for you to kind of figure out like if you want to be in like sports teams or clubs or different type of stuff. My freshman year, I did playwriting as my elective. That's just the elective that they gave me. And at the end of the year, we did a playwriting festival, and it was really fun. Like, it doesn't sound, to a lot of people, it doesn't like sound fun, like it sounds like boring or whatever, but it was actually really fun. And sophomore year, last year, I didn't get an elective, so I felt like I was really missing out on something, really missing out on sort of like a creative outlet, because a lot of electives give you a sort of, you know, outlet that's less stressful than, you know, regular school and stuff. So I felt like I was missing out. But next year, this year coming up, my whole high school schedule is electives and gym, because I'm finished with my high school classes. I'm done. So junior year, elective year, I annoy myself. Next, number 5. Number 5, making friends isn't 100% necessary. I'm back again, horizontally this time. Now, I'm not saying that I regret making friends at all. That's not, because it kind of seems like that's what I'm saying. I love my friends to death, and I just wanted to come and say that I do not regret making friends freshman year. I'm just saying that it's not 100% necessary in order for you to do well in school. That's it. Thank you. Bye. Honestly, it's really not. You don't need to go into high school with the intent of making friends, because that's not what school is about. It's obviously a plus, but it's not necessary. With that being said, it's always good to try, because I made friends within the first month of freshman year, and we're still friends now, and we're all about to be juniors, and I really don't think our friendship will end anytime soon. So it's always nice to have friends, but you also have to remember that if you don't make friends the first few months, it's completely fine. Like, it's normal, it's fine, and it shouldn't be your number 1 priority, you know? You should focus on school, because education or something, I don't know. But yeah, friends aren't 100%. You don't need to make friends, but you should try if you want. Y'all hear that? I love living in New York. I love it. Number 6, this is one of the last ones actually. Buying super expensive supplies isn't important or necessary. I use those 2 words a lot. Important and necessary. I use those a lot now. But it's not really important. But you should still get supplies that motivate you to use them. So like getting cute notebooks or folders or pens or whatever the case may be, might motivate you to, you know, use them and do better. So instead of going to like Target school supplies be really expensive, especially like the nice stuff, like the 5-star notebooks. They be expensive. They really do be expensive. But Five Below, if you have a Five Belows are all over the place now, but Five Below started selling 5-star notebooks, so that's really saving some coin. And Five Below also just has really cute school supplies around this time. I went like last week and I had to stop myself from buying school supplies. I had to stop myself. But they have pretty much everything, so I really think Five Below is good if you're looking for some cute school supplies for $5 and below. Not sponsored. Now, the last thing I wish I knew before starting high school was to utilize your teachers and guidance counselors. They're there for a reason, so you might as well put them to use. Honestly, put them to use. You really shouldn't be afraid to go to your teachers or your guidance counselors for help with anything, it being like just about schoolwork or about like anything else going on in your life. You really shouldn't be afraid to go to teachers for that. I didn't utilize the guidance counselor at my school until sophomore year, just because freshman year I wasn't, completely comfortable with it, and I didn't really feel like I, could. But you should never feel that way. They're there for a reason. Your teachers and guidance counselors and just school staff in general are there for a reason. So utilize them. Period. Utilize them. But yeah. But don't take advantage of them. But yeah, that's really it. Those are just 7 things that I wish I knew before starting high school. Those are the most prominent things that I could think of today when I was typing out my list or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you stick around for this series because I'm really excited about the series, and I have some really good, cool, fantastic, fabulous, chef's kiss ideas for what to do. So just stick around for the next month or so as I continue to make and put out those videos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a like, and if you aren't already, consider subscribing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.